very chilly midsummer night, which is kind of spooky. I'm not ready for fall, even though I love it and it's beautiful. I haven't made a video in a while. I'm having trouble with YouTube once again. Hopefully this uploads. So this linear isolation wrist switch thing, I've been just a pocket full of ideas lately, and I wanted to share this one with you. So what you're going to need to know is how to do a linear isolation. I do it on my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand. So the push and the drag part of the linear isolation, okay? And with my other hand, what I'm doing is, some people call it a palm spin, but it's not. It's just the wrist switch, which I have discussed in other videos, okay? So I'm just flipping my wrist. So if you know how to do those two moves and you have a set of twins, with no further ado, let's jump right in. So like I discussed, with my left hand, I will be doing a linear isolation. So I will push the hoop and then let the hoop roll on the back of my hand while I drag it. I am doing this with my left hand, okay? And with my right hand, I am bringing the hoop up, sort of like an extension, and then I'm flipping my wrist to the front and flipping it to the back while I am bringing my hand around, okay? So this is an extension where I let go of the hoop at the bottom, but this wrist switch is kind of fun because you don't have to let go of it at the bottom and you're still kind of making an extension, okay? So I want to make that full circle, okay, like an extension, but I'm going to flip my wrist at the top. Flip, flip, okay? So we're going to begin with my left hand, inside grip, thumb up, and my arm is across my body, okay? And my right hand is going to start with the wrist facing my belly, and I'm just going to have it down, okay? So my arms are kind of crossed in a way. This is only for the beginning. I'm sure once you get this, you could find a different way to start, but I just figured this move out today. Like I said, I'm just full of ideas lately. So the first part is the push of the linear isolation with my left hand while I bring my right hand up, okay, to begin the wrist flip switch thing, okay? So I sort of want to, I'm not going to be able to completely go across my body for a full linear isolation. It's going to look more like this, so I'm not going all the way across, and that's because I want to keep this hoop, when I'm over here, sort of tracing the other hoop. It gives it a really cool effect, and I'll explain it more in a minute. So I'm going to push the linear isolation while I begin my extended hand up, okay? See how it's sort of tracing it, okay? Now I'm going to begin my wrist switch with my right hand while I drag my hoop, okay, to complete the linear isolation. So now I'm at this cool spot, okay, and I'm just going to let the hoops cross each other, and I'm going to push the linear isolation to the middle again, so the wrists sort of cross each other for a split second while you finish your wrist switch to bring it down, okay? So I know that sounds complicated, but it's really not. It's really simple. Okay, so begin by pushing the linear isolation across you. My arm isn't completely locked. My elbow isn't completely locked and straight. I'm not going all the way, okay? So that I could bring this up and trace it like I said. So trace it up, let go while you do the wrist switch. Begin your linear isolation to push again while you bring the hoop down. Your wrists cross for a split second, and now you are back to start, basically. Now I guess you could start like this rather than this, okay? So I just thought it looked cool because when you're over here on your right side, pushing the linear isolation, it's tracing it. And then when you're over here, they're crossing each other's paths. So I just think it's a really cool illusion, okay? So this is one of many ideas I've had lately. I just wanted to share it with you. Maybe it will open up a doorway for you. I really hate when I hit plateaus, and I hit one in the middle of summer, and I just recently got out of it, and I'm stronger because of it. Now I have all of these ideas that are just flooding in, so don't give up. Even if you don't even want to pick the hoops up, pick them up and do the same drills you always do, and then sort of mess around a little bit. Eventually you will come up with ideas, okay? It really helps me sometimes not to watch other hoopers. I either get discouraged or I seem to want to take some of their ideas and make them my own, and I don't want to do that. I want to start thinking for myself. So I haven't been watching as many hoopers as usual, but I've been thinking of a lot of things because of it. So don't give up. Practice makes perfect. Drill, drill, drill. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box, or tag me on Instagram. I'm Miss Maynard Keenan. I will leave that in the description box. Like I said, I really hope that this uploads. If you want to learn anything, come on guys, I'm all for it. But anyways, peace, God bless you, and happy hooping. Mwah.